Hey friend, can I just say something up front? You're doing so much better than you give yourself credit for. I know life can be overwhelming, messy, and downright exhausting sometimes, but take a second to pause and let this sink in. You're here, showing up, trying your best. And that's incredible. Let's talk about those not enough days. We all have them. Those days when it feels like no matter what you do, it's not enough. Maybe you didn't check everything off your to-do list. Maybe you snapped at someone you love or forgot something important. Or maybe you're just feeling stuck and can't quite explain why. Here's the truth, it's okay to have those days. You're human, not a machine, and you don't need to fix yourself every time you feel off. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is just be kind to yourself in those moments. Give yourself permission to rest, to breathe, and to let go of the unrealistic expectations you're carrying. Celebrate the little wins, those tiny things you do every day that you barely notice. Like sending that text you've been putting off, making yourself a cup of tea, or even just getting out of bed when it feels like the hardest thing in the world. Those are wins. Life isn't just about the big moments, the graduations, promotions, or grand achievements. It's also about the small, quiet victories that remind you you're still moving forward, even if it's at your own pace. Celebrate those because they matter. You matter. It's okay to not have it all figured out. Let me tell you a secret. No one has it all figured out. Seriously. Everyone you think is crushing it is also just trying to figure things out as they go. So if you're feeling a little lost right now, you're not alone. And honestly, being lost is sometimes it's where you discover new things about yourself, try different paths, and grow in ways you didn't think you could. So if you're in the middle of figuring things out, take your time. Trust that you're exactly where you need to be right now, even if it doesn't feel like it. You deserve kindness, especially from yourself. I know you're great at being there for everyone else. You're the friend who listens, the family member who shows up, the colleague who helps. But let me ask you this, when was the last time you showed that same kindness to yourself? You deserve to talk to yourself the way you talk to someone you love. No more beating yourself up for things you can't control or criticizing yourself for not being perfect. You're already enough, just as you are. And you deserve the same care and compassion you give to others. So it's okay to not have all the answers today. It's okay to feel a little tired, a little messy, or a little unsure. None of those things take away from your worth. You are allowed to take up space, to rest, and to take life one small step at a time. So today, let's make a deal. Take one deep breath. Close your eyes for a second. And remember this, there's no one else like you in this world. The way you care, the way you love, the way you keep going, it all matters more than you know. You've got this. And on the days when it feels like you don't, I'll be here to remind you. Red love, Catty.